Mayor Kevin Davis here, the Mayor's Zoom Lounge. We're going to talk about today the Neighbors Helping Neighbors campaign, which only started about 5 weeks ago when we saw there was a need for neighbors to help neighbors. And, city staff have done a great job and with their partners in taking this program from scratch 5 weeks ago and really developing into a robust program that helps neighbors connect to neighbors. And so today I have Alex Graham with me. And Alex, I think your title is Manager of Community Partnerships. And just tell me a little bit about yourself and what you do for the city.
Sure. So as the Manager of Community Partnerships, I work with our team to make sure that we're aware of kind of what the needs are in the community and then identify any projects that we can do with our community partners to address those needs.
Neighbors Helping Neighbors. So tell me, what has Neighbors Helping Neighbors evolved into?
Our team has been working really closely with community partners to run Neighbors Helping Neighbors. And as we know, social distancing measures do remain in place to reduce the spread of COVID-19. And we're really seeing that residents and organizations are starting to, continuing to support each other in really creative ways. So as a city, we're making sure we're tracking the latest information and sharing it with residents so they know exactly where to access food, where they can volunteer and donate,
Right.
where there are virtual resources for families and older adults, and again, how residents can connect with the mental health resources and supports that they may need during this time.
Right. So what we're doing is really giving residents like a platform, almost like a community bulletin board, but electronic. Right, in terms of being able to access services that, depending on who you are, you might be a parent, you might be an older person like me, who needs to connect to certain services and help. Walk me through what the resources are, and can also tell me about the local nonprofit associations, organizations, and businesses that have got on board and joined us in the Neighbors Helping Neighbor campaign.
Sure. I'll start with accessing food. It's definitely a top priority of this campaign. And you'll see through the accessing food part of this initiative that nonprofits are adjusting their services and hours. So they're following those strict kind of safety procedures and offering takeout meals and pantry programs for families in need. We've got really interesting spin-off programs offered by Food for Kids that are now offering grocery gift cards and Brant Food for Thought that provide nutritious food baskets for families and youth. I think we have about over 15 grocery stores that are now offering seniors hours, and they have curbside pickup or delivery options, which is fantastic. And we're listing a lot of different restaurants that don't traditionally offer takeout, but are now starting to support our community. The food bank is a vital player in our food security response to COVID.
Right.
And agencies are working really closely to make sure that they're filling all the gaps as they are identified.
Right. So a different part of the program, can you tell me, so what is it that the Neighbors Helping Neighbors does to help families and their kids stay healthy and active?
Yes, we know that this is an interesting and challenging time for families. So we've tried to pull together all of the organizations that have made their programs now online as part of the Healthy Kids at Home initiative, which is another key part of the Neighbors Helping Neighbors campaign. So if you look on our website, we'll provide the link below. There's lots of fun things that kids can participate in. They can work out with our Wayne Gretzky Sports Center staff. They can visit the Brantford Zoo online. They can learn languages or learn coding. They can read ebooks, all with the Brantford Public Library's free digital membership. So there's tons of stuff there for families. Definitely go check it out.
I think I want to be a kid again.
It sounds pretty fun, and I think would be pretty helpful for parents too. I know as a parent personally, you're thinking, how can you make sure that your kids are still participating in a lot of fun activity as well at home?
Right. Yeah, and that can be tough for parents that are at home working from home, and they also have kids they're taking care of.
Exactly. So there's fun resources and educational ones there as well.
Okay, so what is Neighbors Helping Neighbors doing for people like me? And don't call me a senior, please, but let's call me an older person, or maybe a person with experience. How's that?
A person with an elder apparently is a popular term, but no one likes the word seniors. But we definitely have a lot of stuff for adults over 55. A lot of community resources are stepping up and offering their programs virtual now for older adults. We have the program Safe Zone Brant that is now offering free exercise videos for older adults. And the Grand River Council on Aging has a really interactive Facebook page where they daily post posting it, fun activities and information that older adults would find helpful. A really exciting program we're launching May 4th on Monday is called Healthy Aging Without Walls. And this program is really to address social isolation among older adults, which was a prevalent before the COVID-19 pandemic, but is definitely getting is more of a concern for us at this time as we're really encouraging physical distancing. So with this program, anyone over 55, all they need is a phone. They can call in and they'll be able to participate in some phone-in programming. It will be offered Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 10 a.m. So people can call in and participate in trivia. We have a few mindfulness programs and a fun fact, Fun Friday. So I'll make sure the link is shared below so people can find out that resource, but that'll be pretty exciting.
Yeah, that's great because this isolation, it really does have an impact on someone's mental health, especially if they're living by themselves, right? Regardless of their age. If they're living by themselves and don't longer have that social contact that they might have had by going to the club or the Beckett Center, or, they're missing that. And so this is a way of replacing that for them.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So what should partners do or stakeholders if they want to get involved with the Neighbors Helping Neighbors program?
We're constantly looking for new resources, such as low cost or free programs that are available for our residents. So if anyone has a program that they want to share with the city, please contact us. They can email the city at communications@brantford.ca.
Yeah, and we're going to run that down below as well. So, I want to tell you, Alex, I really appreciate you coming into the Mayor's Zoom Lounge this afternoon and telling us all about this great program. Like I said, that just started from nothing 6 weeks ago. And, through the work of your team and all our stakeholders, it's really mushroomed into something of real significance and help to a number of people in our community as we get through this COVID-19 pandemic. So have a great weekend. And again, thanks very much for your service to our city and the corporation of the City of Brantford.
Thank you so much for having me today.